Welcome to All About Factoring series.
Hello everyone, my name is James and welcome to part 2 of tricks you can use to identify factors of numbers. In the last part, I talked about 2 tricks, so if you're curious about what those are, go ahead and check out part 1, but otherwise I'm going to talk about an extension of trick number 2, which was if a number ends in 0, then 10 is a factor. So let's start with this. Looking at this times table for 5, do you notice anything? Particularly the last digit of each highlighted number. So it's going to be either 5 or 0. And so trick number 3 is if a number ends in 5 or 0, then we know that 5 is a factor for that number. Let's go ahead and try out some examples here. So we're going to determine if 5 is a factor of the following numbers or not. And so for 55 here, yes, because the last digit is 5. Okay, well what about 21? No, because the last digit is 1. So 655? Yes, because the last digit is 5. 302? No, 2 is the last digit, so it won't work here. So how about a somewhat bigger number like 1110? Yes, because the last digit is 0. Additionally, using trick number 2, well, 10 is a factor because the last digit is 0. So both 5 and 10 are factors of 1110. This may be weird because I said that numbers ending with 0, 10 is always a factor, but I never said it was the only one. We'll talk about this here soon. For now, let's just go ahead and see the general pattern here. So if you can pay someone an amount of money using $5 bills only, then 5 is a factor of that amount. For example, if I wanted $15, could I be given that amount in $5 bills only? Yeah, so 5 is a factor of 15. Let's revisit our example from the last video. So do you remember how I said that if you can pay someone an amount in $10 bills only, then 10 is a factor of whatever that amount is. In this case, it was 5 $10 bills. Well, can't the same amount be paid with $5 bills only? And yes, it can, because each $10 bill can be broken into 2 $5 bills. So just taking each $10 bill, just breaking it apart into 2, and so therefore 5 is also a factor of 50. Now you may be tempted to think that since 5 goes into any number ending in 5, then 10 should probably be a factor as well. Let's prove ourselves wrong here. Suppose I wanted to pay someone $15. Could I pay them using $10 bills only? I couldn't. And I can't split one $10 bill and call it $5. So just because 5 is a factor for any number ending in 5 doesn't mean that 10 is one. And so just to review, trick number 3 is 5 is a factor for any number ending in 5 or 0. In the next set of videos, we'll talk about some other tricks that are a little similar to tricks 2 and 3. Remember, we're doing this because we need to be able to identify factors for numbers. It'll help you with some computations that are needed for future math courses that you plan on taking. Thanks for watching.
That's a wrap for today's episode of All About Factoring series. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Until next time, keep learning, stay curious, and we'll see you in the next All About Factoring episode.